Hello, my name is Wesley Griffin, and this is Movie Geek Griff. It's kind of a soft reboot, or is it a hard reboot? I don't know. It's one of the two. I used to do a lot of these on YouTube. I was looking back. Ignore that. Um, TP. No, that's not TP. That's PT, paper towels. Anyway, um, the last one I did. This is an older laptop. It's like 2019, so it's like 5 years old. So sorry for the grainy picture. Um, Last one I did was 2020, Bad Boys for Life, right before COVID hit, I believe. It's extremely hot in this room, so I will be dabbing. But yeah, soft reboot, hard reboot. It's a reboot, sort of, or just I don't know. I've just been gone for a while, doing all kind of stuff, life stuff happening. I'm a manager at a movie theater, so AMC. Go see all your movies at your local AMC, okay? Ejectocito, because that's my notifications because Fast X, Fast 10, Fasten your seatbelts opens next week. This review is for Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm going to switch this hat because it's a little too tight. I need to go get another one, but slightly larger because, I don't know, my head grew? I don't know. Anyway, boom. So, my mini Movie Geek Griff, MGG. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram. But more so, Movie Geek Griff was Facebook, where I would put my posts and my reviews, and YouTube. Excuse me. So, I think I'm in trouble with YouTube, so I think I got to do something. I'm going to post it, but I didn't. Anyway, I digress. It's neither here nor there, nor here. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. It's been a while since the last one, 2017. So I was in California then, saw it with my oldest. Right off the bat, I'm telling you, I did not like this movie at all. This is the second movie of Phase 5. Phase 5 has begun in 2023. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania came out in February on my birthday. Now, yeah, so I don't know. Art is subjective. I gotta keep these videos between like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. I'm already 240 going on 3. I guess I know the attention span of this generation is. I'm Gen X. I'm an 80s baby, 90s kid, so my attention span's a little bit. I can watch a 10-minute long video, but most people can't. Anyway, and I don't have all the bells and whistles. If anyone knows how, because I don't, I'm like, I do voiceover, I write, I want to be an actor. I'm more like talent, creative mind, but a lot of technical stuff I don't know how to do. So if anybody knows how to, without, and again, I'm broke, I'm poor, I don't have a lot of money for the Adobe Audition, Photoshop, whatever. Anybody knows how, on like a budget, how to, only thing I want to do when I do movie reviews is have a little graphic of the poster, like in this corner or that corner on the video itself. If anyone knows how to do that for on the cheap, please let me know in the comments because, yeah, I'd like to at least have the poster. I mean, I usually wear the shirt of the movie, so that's kind of like the poster. But I'd like to have a little floating poster. I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know. Anyway, Volume 3. Preface this by saying I liked Volume 1 and 2. I didn't know who these guys were before. The place. And only Loki Season 1 gave us a taste of who the big bad was. We saw the big bad front and center in Quantumania in February. This one didn't touch on that. This Guardians didn't touch on that at all. It was wrapping up, the arc of the first two movies. But it's the second movie of Phase 5. But here lately, a lot of Phase 4. Marvel MCU was getting too hokey jokey. Ha ha he he. And this one, in the first two movies, first two volumes, the funniness was fine with this group because we'd been so serious in phase 1, 2, and 3, or whatever this was, part 1, volume 1. So now this one in the aftermath of Thor: Love and Thunder, and yeah, even Quantumania to a point. The joking was like, okay, that's even too much for the Guardians. Yeah. So I didn't like this one, but I did like 1 and 2. Quantumania, which a lot of people hated Ant-Man. I liked Quantumania because I didn't really like Ant-Man 1 and 2. So I get to this one. I'm hoping. I was like, yeah, and they kind of pulled a bait and switch with it. Oh, one of the Guardians is gonna die. It's been 2 weeks. Today's Sunday, the 14th, Mother's Day. It's been 2 weeks. We'll see how the numbers drop, the grosses, what the percentages have dropped, to see if this movie has legs, because Fast X is next week and it's probably gonna be number 1. So, yeah, I was disappointed, very disappointed actually. It's gonna be spoilers. Sorry, it's been a week. It's been 2 weeks. They did not resolve the Quill Gamora arc. They kind of went their separate ways, and they had to know that we, as the fans and the people who put these dollar signs, makes the money for the movie, that we wanted to see that kind of resolved, but they didn't. It was like mini resolve, but no real closure. Rocket's story was good. It was a little tearful, but to me, they didn't spend enough time on it. Kraglin, he's part of the team now, but he really, he's the new whistle, the Yondu Whistler man, but he didn't know how to do it. He was bumbling around, messing it up, but he was kind of just like on the periphery. Adam Warlock, Jesus, they bungled that. They made him so bad. He was very powerful. He comes onto the scene whooping some ass, big time. But apparently the High Evolutionary had brought him out of the cocoon early. And so he had the mind of a child. And the actor Will Poulter was going around the moon. He whooped some ass and be like, "Mommy, was that good? Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I'm thirsty. Mommy, hey, Mommy, what's going on?" And he's just so kid-like. The whole rest of him was like, what on earth? In the comics, Adam Warlock goes toe-to-toe with Thanos. He should have been part of Endgame, because in the comics he was, with the Infinity Stones. Infinity Gauntlet. I think it was Infinity Gauntlet in the movies in the MCU, and it was Infinity Stones in the comics. But he could go toe-to-toe with Thanos. So to see this guy, it's going to be 10 minutes, already 8 minutes. See him, busting the Guardians upside their head, which none of them are really that powerful. Drax, but he's not as powerful as Adam Warlock. To see him handled like that and like a little kitty, it was just so disappointing. The whole movie. High Evolutionary, the villain. He started off okay, but he was still kind of he was exaggerating everything. Then he got more buffoonish. He got more cartoony, and I was just like, by the end, towards the end of the second and third act, he's like, "Find them and bring them to me!" He's just doing over the top, screaming and bulging his eyes, and bring me Adam Warlock and bring me the Guardians and bring me that raccoon. I'm just like, okay, you're totally, it's too much. With Rocket's backstory. And he had like a trio of little critters that were his friends when he was in lockup, and they just felt tacked on. They had like a seal with robot arms. They had a walrus in a wheelchair, and I forgot what the spider thing was, but it felt really tacked on and cheap and rushed. And towards the end of the movie, in the High Evolutionary ship, there were kids on some human trafficking stuff, and they had a room full of Ark animals. It was like all kinds of animals coming out of it, like the Ark, switching them from the High Evolutionary ship to the Guardian ship. I'm like, where were these kids and these animals the whole movie? And why did he? I know he was operating on and making them better, but they came out of nowhere. It was just like, okay, I was doing too much. Gamora and Drax were dancing at the end of the movie. It didn't feel true to their characters. They've never been that kind of, the happy-go-lucky kumbaya dancing at the end. I didn't buy it. Yeah, I was just very disappointed with Volume 3. Everyone else loves it. I'm in the minority. I know, but I was really looking at my watch and I was rolling my eyes and I was blowing. I was not impressed at all. I was very, very disappointed by Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So yeah, that's it. That's my little review, mini review. No, this isn't the mini review. Mini review. That's my review of Guardians. Um, I gave it a. It's really bad to me. Um, I'm giving it a D. 1 star. That's how bad it was to me. I was looking at my watch a lot. I was rolling my eyes. I was just like, this ain't it. This is how they ended. And they pulled the bait and switch. No one died. They was trying to get us. Yeah. Phase 5. Not looking good so far. But that's it. I'm Movie Geek Griff. Thanks for checking in.